Well, I think we can safely say that these are upsetting times in our country, the United States, these days. There's violence between law enforcement and people who object to some of the measures being taken by law enforcement. We're politically deeply divided so that neighbors often don't trust neighbors. There's a general feeling of anxiety and threat in our society right now. And I think it often leaves us feeling, well, dysregulated. The psychologists use that word to describe a state in which our emotions are perhaps stronger or not as strong as we feel they should be, or we're simply confused about what emotions we're feeling at the moment. I don't think most of us know what to do with any certainty to make our country a more harmonious and more peaceful place. Most of us are trying in our own ways, but we're just not sure. And so we're left with this feeling of dysregulation. Maybe that feeling itself, though, is something we are prepared to address. Meditation is one of my ways of addressing it, and I think dysregulation is something meditation has always been particularly suited to addressing. You know, the instructions traditionally begin with establishing an attitude of friendliness or gentleness toward yourself. And then taking your meditation seriously, sitting in a dignified way, attending to it as meditation, paying genuine attention to our breath as it comes and goes. And then recognizing our thoughts and feelings as they arise and letting them go, which of course is, if it can be described as hard, then that's maybe the hardest part. It probably occurs to some people that in times of turmoil like these, that maybe meditation is, I don't know, too trivial or a distraction or not relevant. But I think quite the opposite. The idea that meditation is somehow passive, or that by retreating for 20 minutes to sit by ourselves is somehow giving up, I think is not right at all. Really, the practice of meditation is not giving up. In fact, it's noticing, recognizing our thoughts and feelings over and over again and letting them go in order to make space. It, in fact, meditation could be described as not giving up over and over again as we recognize how we feel. And then maybe the gift of addressing our dysregulation is that it prepares us for the next challenge that we encounter in the world and gives us the equanimity, the balance, the strength that we need to take the right action as best as we can figure it out.